Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's gonna be success or failure, and you get to see it here live. I'm going to remove the bolts here and attempt to release the part from the mold. It's been sitting overnight, and everything is cured. It looks pretty good. I do have a couple of air bubbles that came up, which I was unaware. But I'm gonna have to get a hammer for that. We'll see what happens. If it, I can't just sand those air bubbles out of the part. And we're making the cowl for a UMS 5-cylinder 55cc engine. I've had a whole series on how to make a mold. This one, and out of a plug that I formed out of styrofoam that I got at the your local big box hardware store. The blue one, not the orange one. So these bolts came out nice, and oh, that one came out, and that one came out good. So we got all that apart. Now I need a chisel for a pry, and we're just gonna set it in there and try to okay. Oh my gosh. That was stuck. I tore up my mold a little bit. I'm gonna have to resurface that. Now if I can just get this out, I'll be all set. Oh, baby. Oh. All right, gotta stop it. Okay. I finally got it apart, and I could see a ton of failures here. The part itself looks like it's in good condition. I mean, it obviously gotta clean up all the paint that came off, and that's from the mold. This polyester ate through the paint and stuck it right on there. That's incredible. So I'm gonna have to make a part 3 to see to show you how the next one comes out. I won't show you laying it up, but I'm going to show you how the other one comes out. So, but at least I got one. Far be it from me to say it's bad. It's not actually that bad. It's substantial. It's basically got its shape, but it came out of the mold terrible. It was very hard to come out of the mold, and the resin stuck to that paint. Hey, I want to share with you my mistakes. This, with great effort, came released out of the mold. And the reason being is this mold reacted, this paint reacted to the polyester resin, and it bound through the mold release wax. Let me show you the product. Now, while both of these products are excellent for what they're tended to do, they do not mix. As you can see on my table, the resin dripped onto this paint. This paint is the color of the Chinook, my 21-foot pilot house boat, and it's excellent paint. I got it from Total Boat. This just happens to be in white, okay, which is on this mold. And the reason why I painted the mold over the gel coat, which is the orange, is because of the imperfections. I was trying to get the smoothest surface possible. But this polyester resin attacks this foam, and it literally, so like makes it into gel, and you could wipe it right off. It's a chemical reaction. I did not know this. So my cowl, while this is a good part, it's actually workable. I could make this into a working part. I could sand out the imperfections. I still have to make another one, and that might be a viable choice. But what I'm going to do is, and this is what I've started, to put automotive Bondo into the groove to smooth that out, to start over. And then I'm going to skim coat the whole thing with auto body resin and see how that goes. And what you see now is the two halves of the mold. I went over it with this finishing glaze. Basically, it's an auto body filler, and I took out all the imperfections from the paint as best I could, and then I took and went with what I have left of my West Systems epoxy. The epoxy has no problem bonding to the polyester. And this, of course, was to shore up the interior of the mold. I certainly didn't want to put paint in there and sand it and polish it up with wax for a mold release. And I was wanting to get a nice finish, and I know the epoxy would do it. I can go with a 220 after, and it'll be fine. And then I'll spray it up with the PVA, the polyvinyl alcohol. You remember this stuff, the PVA? Yeah. I still got some left, and since I tried the wax, which, where is the wax? Here it is. This mold release, and I believe it did really good. I mean, there wasn't really an issue with that at all. I think my major problem was putting that boat paint on the mold. That's where I seem to have all my issues. I should have just leave well enough alone. Oh, I want to see what the part looks like. So I didn't want to put too much effort into this, and I really haven't done anything to it other than I had some leftover epoxy, and I just wanted to give it a completely smooth finish on the outside. It might not look good, but that's okay because it's gonna get painted, and then aluminum foil is gonna be put on the outside to give it a metal look. That's the way I want my DC3 to look. All right, so I'm going to end it here and give a part 2 and show you the results on breaking the mold apart.